everybody, Brickhouse here, and man, things are heating up over at the Daily Wire. And I don't know all the particulars of what's happening, but it seems that Candace Owens and Ben Shapiro, they're having a bit of a disagreement, a little bit of a spat. And our friends over at Outkick, Bobby Barack, had written a little article here kind of detailing what's going on. And this does dovetail into the Candace Owens interview with Tucker Carlson that was posted late yesterday afternoon, early evening over on X, episode 39. If you haven't checked it out, please check it out on my channel here. I posted it last night, available. In fact, I'll put a link in the description here to that video when this video goes up on YouTube. So here we have the spat between Ben Shapiro and Candace Owens. Daily Wire founder Ben Shapiro and Daily Wire host Candace Owens are trending on social media after he told her to quit if she believes work at the company compromises her God. Whatever reason comments feels. Now, this is the post question. Candace, if you feel that taking money from Daily Wire somehow comes between God, by all means, quit. Candace replied back, "You've been acting unprofessional and emotionally unhinged for weeks now, and we have all had to sit back and allow it and have all tried to exercise standing for your raw emotion. But you cross a certain line when you come for scripture and read yourself into it. I will not tolerate it." Now, I will say this. Ben Shapiro was, this is my opinion. Ben Shapiro was basically given the mantle of the next great conservative. And Ben Shapiro was kind of the gatekeeper to the conservative movement when it came to talk radio. This is going back a few years. But there was a time where if you crossed Ben Shapiro, you were pretty well done in the conservative movement. At least that is on the airwaves. And yes, Ben is full of himself. My opinion. I think Ben is totally full of himself. So after Ben posted this comment, Candace fired back, "You are utterly out of line for suggesting that I cannot quote biblical scripture. The Bible is not about you." Now, I think a lot of this back and forth has to deal with some stances on what's going on in the Middle East and in Israel right now, which, I have my opinion on what's going on in Israel since the attacks by Hamas. I'm going to reserve that for another time, but I will say this. Candace's stance is a stance that I do not agree with. So here's the backstory. On Tuesday, a user on X posted a video of Shapiro on a stage addressing Candace Owens' coverage of the war between Israel and Hamas. Owens' view of the war is differed from most conservative pundits, including Shapiro's. He has raised skepticism over Israel's response and suggests the country should be held responsible for the destruction in the Gaza Strip. The question is about Candace Owens, said Shapiro at the start of the video. "I think her behavior during this has been disgraceful without a doubt. I think her faux sophistication on these particular issues has been ridiculous," continued Shapiro, who concluded coverage is disreputable. Okay. Now, Owens responded, posted a cryptic message on social media saying, "No one can serve two masters. will hate the one and love the other, or you will be devoted to one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money. Well, she's not wrong. Okay, she's not wrong in that regards. Owens addressed Shapiro more directly during an appearance on Tucker Carlson's new show on X, in which she said Shapiro never reached out to her after the video of him criticizing her online. Owens told Carlson that more about his character than her, and that all disagreements between colleagues should be had civilly. Carlson asked Owens if Shapiro is her boss, quote unquote, and if she plans to continue to acquire. Said she does, but added that Shapiro is not involved with the company day to day anymore. And he has a great relationship with the two CEOs, Jeremy Boring and Keith Robinson. Context: Shapiro and Boring co-founded the Daily Wire. Shapiro now serves editor emeritus out of Florida, while most of Nashville. Carlson aired. Shapiro responded to Owens by telling her to quit the Daily Wire if she believes the job comes before God. Owens responds. Now, I'm not going to go into this about Bobby Barack beating Ben Shapiro a few years ago. But it says here, I don't believe Shapiro is telling Owens to quit because he wants her to leave the company. Rather, he appears to be saying that if what she is insinuating is true, she shouldn't work for a place that compromises her God. I believe Shapiro would rather Owens stay at the company, as Wire allowance commentators disagree. They encourage it. Rohab just passed. Jab. Shapiro last year called rapper Kane West an anti-Semite after he accused the Jewish cabal of trying to undermine his business intentions. Owens defended West, who was a friend of hers. See, them disagreeing is not new. It just seems more personal this time around. Ultimately, the media needs more debate, not less. It's productive when people who work together disagree, particularly those who are part of the same movement as these are. That is true. Shouldn't just agree with everybody 100% in lockstep. Kind of what the Democrats do. However, at the same time, as we see in Congress with Republicans, you could have 8 or 9 Republicans vote no on one thing, and another 8 or 9 vote no on another thing, another 8 or 9 vote another thing. And what you see from the left, Congress in particular, whether it be in the House or the Senate, the Democrats always seem to coalesce together and be in lockstep and vote in mass on each thing, where the Republicans are fractured. The company is impressive and building an alternative media sphere, delving into films, children's content, and documentaries. The stronger the Daily Wire is, the stronger alternative media market is. That behooves all of us. The Daily Wire is stronger with Candace Owens. Any media company would be, for that matter. That said, her future does seem to be in question. Now, I will say this. I think what's going to happen here is whenever Candace Owens' deal is up with the Daily Wire, it would not surprise me if she joins Tucker Carlson and whatever he has brewing his new Wire. Not surprise me one bit. But just thought I would throw this out there, folks. It's worthy enough to cover because it is two huge players in the conservative movement. It's two huge players when it comes to conservative media. And I don't agree with Candace Owens on a lot of things. I do agree with her on a lot of things. Ben Shapiro, I've never been a fan. Flat out, never been a fan. But I'll leave it up to you guys, the viewers. Say, hey, comment down below. Tell me what you think. What do you think's going on here with this little tip for tap between Candace and Ben? Do you think Candace is going to leave the Daily Wire at some point? Just tell Ben to stuff it? Comment down below. While you're at it, please take the time to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Share this video out there with your friends and family. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And as always, thank you for watching. I will see you later.